In this quick video, we're going to look at the Acuity 500 software, and typically you would download it from our Dropbox account, and it's under Acuity Docs, Acuity SW for software, and it's under the AR500-SP, and you would click on that folder, and you can of course install it, and then you would click on this icon, and this is the software. So I have got the AR500 set up to a serial port to USB converter, and as you can see, the first thing you're going to do is make sure you're on the RS-232 line. You're going to connect it. 9600 baud is what I'm using, and so typically I would hit device identification, which will light up the screen saying that it's found it. And if I wanted to just start streaming it right away, here you can see that we're streaming the laser data. It's in millimeters, and we're looking at, basically it has it in an auto scale. So we'd probably want to change that. But as you can see, as I move the laser, and I'm just have a target and I'm moving it back and forth, you can see that it's working very, very well. And as it sits there, once it scrolls by, I think we're taking 1,000 measurements, we're seeing it go into auto scale. So then you can hit stop, and you can change some of the settings where if we want to do some measure averaging, we can change that. This has to do with the exposure time. We can set a current point of 0. We have some logic controls. Also over here you can see that we have, if we do not want auto scaling, let's turn that off. Same with the grid, we can turn off the grid if we don't want it. And decimal places, let's put on 3. So and of course we can read graph data from the file or the write, so we can actually save these images. And we can change the amount of image. Here we've got number of points in the graph, there's 1,000. And since we're going pretty quick, it doesn't take long to scroll through that. So let's hit stream and start it again. And so now the laser is working, but it's not on the auto scale, so you don't have some of the, it gets to such a fine point. But anyway, just a real quick example of the laser working, and we can go into auto scale, and now you'll see that it's, we're looking at about 30 microns of pixel jitter there. So just a real quick idea of how easy it is to use this current software for the AR500.